Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly forecast for August 5 through 11. Continuing here with our ocean theme for the summer. And I have a new mermaid deck. I have never used this deck before on my channel. It's brand new to me, so those of you who get really into new decks like me, you may enjoy this. So we're going to see what's coming up in the week ahead for Aquarius friends, Aquarius sun, moon, and rising. I'm getting the number 10 as I'm connecting with your energy, Aquarius. Here's your Monday, Tuesday. Your Wednesday, Thursday. And your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 10 for me is like a number of completion. Like something being finished, something being done. So we'll see how that kind of comes out in your cards this week. But some of you may be kind of like preparing to wrap something up or accomplishing something significant. So your first card here, we have self-confidence. Okay? Let me adjust this glare here. So something happening with the belief in yourself, believing in yourself. Courage here to go in a new direction. I think that's what it is, because remember how I said as I was shuffling I was getting the number 10 for you guys, and this is like something coming to a completion. So I know you have self-confidence here for Monday, Tuesday, Aquarius, but this almost makes me feel like a lot of you are preparing to take this leap of faith. And it's really interesting because usually I'll get that energy around things like, oh, you're not happy in a relationship, or you're going to be changing a job, or going after some dream. And although those things are still true, and some of you may be experiencing those kinds of changes or preparing or gearing up for those kinds of changes, for whatever reason, for a lot of you, I feel this is self-confidence, and this is something coming to a completion and moving on, having to do with like who you are. I feel like a lot of you Aquariuses, I don't want to say you haven't been true to yourself, but I feel like you've been in situations where you've been really accommodating. Like you've just been like, oh, well, you know what? I'm going to take the high road. I'm going to be high vibe. I'm like going to be like of service in some way, or you've been like very surrendered, like super surrendered. And that's kind of like a trap that sometimes we fall in when we're in this spiritual journey, where we become way too chill, if that makes sense. Like we become way too like releasing. And it could be nice to experience some time periods in your life where you're this way. It's very liberating just to be like, oh, whatever, like completely and totally going with the flow. But I feel this confidence and this completion and this new, like kind of starting new, has to do with you really stepping into the world, stepping into your interactions with others, like 100% who you are. Like you're not watering yourself down anymore. You're speaking up or being a little bit more assertive. And you're giving yourself permission to want things. And this is the first step to manifesting. So some of you coming off the new moon that we recently had, the new moon in Leo, where it's about connecting with our desires and things like that, you felt that very deeply, and you got really clear about what you're kind of craving and what you're longing for, and you're giving yourself permission to go off in that direction. I feel a lot of you Aquarius, like you have had, at least the ones of you who are watching this video, you've kind of had a lot of labels put on you in your life, and you're like you're done with those labels. You're not doing it anymore, right? Like, oh, well, you could never do that because you're not funny, or oh, you could never pull off red lipstick, it's not your personality, or oh, you could never do that because you don't, like you're not smart enough, or whatever it might be. Like people have told you who you are or what you are, and you're like, no. It's like, you don't get to say who I am, I say who I am, right? Like you're coming into that kind of energy, a lot of you, and you finally have the confidence, and this is why you're finally able to do that. Next we have Wednesday, Thursday, harmony. Okay, so this is like kind of being at peace with the situations. This is being at peace with yourself. And I am getting a sense or a feeling of like harmony within your home. And for some of you, it's so funny. I'm getting like this feeling of like 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 in the cartoons, like little trap doors where like they would flip around. I don't know if like you've ever seen that. It's like an old like little cartoon gag where somebody backs up against a wall or something and the wall flips around, or it's like this trap door and then all of a sudden like they're outside. So some of you, maybe I feel it's more like you're asking somebody to leave. For some of you, this could be a roommate, this could be a sibling, this could be, you know, God forbid for some of you, a relationship ending and you're asking a partner to leave, or there's something happening where you're like purging old energy, but I feel like you're bringing peace and harmony within your home. For a lot of you, this is like way like bigger, like way more bigger, way more kind of abstract, in the sense that you're really getting you know, in harmony in like an energetic way or in a spiritual way, where you're beginning to take steps that are going to lead you to the things that you desire or that are in alignment with your truth. So it could be like, you know, beginning to just kind of make changes where you're eliminating anything that's been a distraction or anything that's been a vice. But for a lot of you, I do feel there's some kind of harmony coming within the home, Maybe some of you are just in an environment where there hasn't been a lot of peace and you're ready to walk away. But I do feel for some of you, this is affecting your living arrangement. One way or another, I feel it's affecting your living arrangement. Now, this doesn't mean that this is going to happen exactly, you know, Wednesday, Thursday. It could be Wednesday, Thursday is when the decision is being made. Okay? Like when you're deciding that, okay, well, it's time to kind of take this leap. It's kind of time to take this step. So some of you are coming into it in that way. Okay? Where you're beginning to make decisions. For other ones of you, maybe it really is that fast. You know, maybe you are like, you know, packing a suitcase and you're on, or you're sitting somebody down and having a talk with them and saying like, look, this isn't working. But I feel something in the home environment, whatever it's been, that's been robbing you of your peace. You're thinking of a solution. You're finding a way to resolve that in a peaceful way. And a lot of you are just, you know, coming into your actions, like I said, beginning to say and do things and you know, just change your schedule in a way that it's going to be bringing you, you know, aligning you with what you're trying to manifest. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is responsibility. Okay, so I feel like you're really getting ready to make this change. And for whatever reason, I know this is a weekly forecast, but whatever you're setting out to do this week, Aquarius, like when these changes that you're deciding to make, this new you that you're deciding to be, these new goals that you're deciding to go for whatever reason, I feel like they're happening for you like completely and totally, like it's here. The changes have been made. It's you're seeing this completion coming to you in the fall, in like November. Okay, so some of you are manifesting something very big. Okay, and it's like this whole new identity. You're stepping into who you truly are, what you really want. I do feel, for some reason, Aquarius, for many of you, this has to do with like coming out of the spiritual closet, so to speak, or like the mystic's closet, you know, where you're just kind of like revealing to people that you have these beliefs, or that you are intuitive, or that you are a healer, or that you are a light worker, or whatever it might be. And some of you are going to be dealing with people who are like, you know, making fun of you for it, or like not believing you. And, you know, I think that's going back to the harmony card. You're distancing yourself from anybody that's kind of like putting that negativity out there. Aquarius, I feel some of you are taking responsibility in like picking your life back up, or picking up the pieces. I think maybe some of you are coming out of a time where, because you were hurting, or because you were feeling a little bit lost, maybe you were a little bit reckless, or maybe just you were just in a lot of pain and things fell by the wayside. You know how that happens, right? Like sometimes we get depressed, or we're going through a lot and it's really hard to like kind of keep up with the everyday obligations or responsibilities, and then the problems become bigger. But something is happening this week where a lot of you, like your angels and guides, are giving you a lot of encouragement. Like, look, Aquarius, it's going to be okay. Like, we're with you. We're going to get through this. It's going to be even better than before. Like, the best days are just ahead. We're going to get there. So you have all of this, like, confidence all of a sudden. And you have this faith. And you have this courage. And you have just this inner peace. Like, hey, this is it. Life is really turning around for the better now. And you're beginning to look at what needs to be done, right? Like, if there's any bills that you've been really stressed out about, you're able to kind of sit down and look at it. Okay, you know, how much money is coming in? Oh, what are some ways that maybe I could bring in some more money? Oh, okay, like, what can I do here? What can I do there? Or, like, you know, like, you're having all of this clarity all of a sudden to get together this plan. I know the card says responsibility, and you are taking responsibility, but it feels to me more like you're making a plan. You're coming up with a game plan. Like, this is the game plan that changes everything. This is the game plan that brings, you know, you your independence, your joy, your abundance, your happiness, your spiritual connection. I feel that a lot of you are like, it's just like this sense of moving away, you know? And again, for some of you, this could be energetic. This could be symbolic, like a moving away. But I feel like a lot of you are finally beginning to wake up to, like, hearing your guidance. Like, okay, this is the next step. This is what to do. And you're beginning to listen to that. And I feel that by the fall time, your life is completely different. Completely different. You know, where you're around people who are a lot more supportive, a lot more understanding. It's really big shifts, really big changes. We're going to go ahead and pull your spirit message, or, you know, spirit homework card here from another mermaid deck. Oh, I'm sorry, Aquarius. I dropped you. Let me pause for a second here. Okay, that's better. So we have an oldie but a goodie here. Old school mermaid deck here, Doreen Virtue's mermaid deck. So we're going to see what kind of, like, spirit homework is coming up for you. Spirit message, angel message, mermaid message for you for the week ahead. Ooh, Aquarius, talk about harmony and healing and letting go of stuff. You have father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. So some of you are like, oh my God, yes, I've been working on this. And you're like, yep, you know, I'm really working on the dad stuff, the dad issues. And you're really kind of really going to begin being able to release this once and for all. Some of you have been working on it for a while, and there may be a lot of progress that you've made. So this could be more just kind of a last few little cobwebs in the corner that you're getting to. For some of you, you may have had a really great experience with your father, or a decent one. Like, maybe it hasn't been that bad, but this could be healing issues or blocks that you've inherited on your father's side. And Aquarius, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like that kind of came up for you guys last week. If it wasn't Aquarius, it was another sign where it was just kind of like this generational things that were inherited from the paternal side or father's side. So this is coming up. You know, if it wasn't for you guys, if it was for another sign, then maybe Aquarius, you guys, like, this week it's your turn, or it's being continued from last week. There's some release here from, like, the father stuff. I feel for some of you, there might be actually a reaching out from your father. You know, if this is somebody who maybe has been kind of hit and miss in your life, or like maybe like they've kind of been in and out, some of you may actually be even receiving a correspondence or a phone call in some way where your father is trying to make amends or apologize in some way, or, you know, clear something up. But you're taking your power back from the situation. And, you know, some of you are not in a place where you can contact this father, or this father is completely and totally not open to talking or discussing certain things. But again, you're surrendering it and you're handing it over to your higher power. Like, you know what, I'm not going to do this. Like I'm not going to carry this, this heaviness. But I do feel, for a lot of you, this is healing anything blockage wise that you inherited from your dad's side. Whether they're sexual issues or financial issues, or just issues in general with self-worth, or things of that nature. You're finally clearing it. You're coming out of it. Okay, my darlings, I thank you so very much for watching. Some of you are like, but what about my love life? That is done separately on my channel. But if you click on the description, the link in the description will take you to your love readings. Guys, watch your moon sign and rising sign videos too. Some weeks they're going to resonate with you more. And if you cannot afford a personal reading, keep in mind these are general readings, albeit, so they might resonate, they might not. But sometimes when you watch your moon sign and rising sign, you kind of pick up a little bit more personal bits and pieces. Again, they're general readings for many people, so it might not 100% apply. But you'll when you watch your moon and your rising, sometimes you get a few more little things to your specific energy that you can piece together. And guys, a lot of you have been messaging me, asking me about the prices on Calendly. I don't know why all of a sudden that happened. People were okay for the longest time. I don't know if it's because they were like my OG people and maybe just new people have been coming in. But I've gone ahead and I've relabeled everything in Calendly, so everything's a lot more clear. Like you'll be able to immediately see the prices when you go in. So I apologize for that confusion. It should be handled now. And if you would like a private reading, I'm more than happy to read for you. If you go ahead and you click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, you can go ahead and schedule. I thank you so very much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I'm wishing you a fabulous week ahead, Aquarius. Take care.